The next filter function we have is all except function. All except function is opposite of all function that we have studied in the previous DAX function, right? It removes all the filters in the table except filters that have been applied to a specific column. So whatever the columns we pass into this all except function, it removes all the context of the filters other than that particular column that we have passed into all except function, right? So the syntax is all except table and columns. The parameters are the table over which all filter contexts are removed, except filters on those columns are being specified in subsequent arguments, and the column for which filters must be preserved. It returns a table with all filters removed except for the filters on specified column, and this function is not used by itself but it is used inside other calculative functions, right? So now if I go to my Power BI desktop, here I just displayed one all function here, right? Now the same thing we will do, right? This all function here, I'll show you the same thing with all except. So I have three slicers over here, right? Year, region, and category. Here I am using all except function as the name of this measure. Shift plus enter to go to the next line. Then I'll be using calculate function, and inside calculate function I'll calculate sum of sales amount. As I told you, we have to use all except function inside the another function. So here inside another calculative function I am using all except. So what is my context is I have to uh, you calculate the sum of sales amount, but I don't want to apply any kind of filter on particular this column, right? So here for example I just want to remove the all except. Then my first argument is my table name, then my column name. So for example, I don't want to apply any kind of filter on my region column. On all other columns, any filter could be there. So it will remove all the filters other than region column. So it will just remove all the filters, but it will keep the filter for region column, right? So I'll just commit it. Then I'll create one card, then all except, right? As of now no filters are applied other than category. Let me remove this one, right? I'm just copying the formatting from here and paste it here. Now no filters are applied here, but if I apply filter, it is restricted. If I apply filter from region, it is affecting my all except function. But if I apply any other filter other than region, it won't affect. But if I apply a filter for a region function, it will be affecting it. Right? We can update it also. Let's say, for example, let me keep it as category also. Now, if I apply any of the, let me first clear all the filters here to show the result, right? Now, if I apply year, it will not affect because we haven't included it inside our calculation. So we are restricting the filter. We are just removing all the filters but restricting it from region and category. Region and category filters can be applied, but all other filters will be removed from this calculation, right? So this is the uh, calculation we have for all except. This is how all except function works.